Okay, one thing I want to say to Gen X is, because this video is directed towards Gen X and boomers too. If you're over 50, if you're over 50, you should start a YouTube channel. If you've thought about it at all, you should start right now. First of all, your first 50, maybe even your 100 videos are just going to be bad. They're not going to be very good unless you've had some kind of background in doing something in front of a camera or doing some video production work, some editing skills or whatever. You're going to learn it. There's free things you can do. You don't have to have a lot of money. Your barrier to entry is pretty cheap. You already have a cell phone. You probably already have a laptop and a printer. You can download free programs to edit your videos. And as a Gen Xer, you've already grown up playing with Photoshop, I'm sure, and you know how to cut and paste and make videos just on your phone. That's half the battle of doing it. It's just getting the material there so you can edit it. You have experiences from your life that is uniquely yours that can help younger generations. You may not make a bunch of money on YouTube, but you might make $400 or $500 a month. You could actually do that with not very many subscribers. And the truth is, your subscriber count doesn't really matter anymore. That's just a metric for you to get monetized. Once you get YouTube and you look on YouTube Studio, you can see who is watching your videos. You can't see exactly, but you get a good picture. I know most of the people that watch my videos from my other channel are about 42 to 75 years old, mostly men. So that's who your audience is. That's who my audience is. So if you're out there and you're between 40 and 75 and you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I encourage you strongly to do it. It's real simple. You just get your camera, put it on record, get a stand, get a little $12 stand on Amazon or something, point the camera at you and press record. Now, my tips for you, give you a little head start, is have something you want to talk about. Get some notes going. Get on your computer and type up some notes. It's just bullet points so you can remind yourself once that record button is pushed, that's when your brain kind of shuts off. So you're going to have to get used to talking on camera and going through the bullet points without forgetting them. And you can always just look at your notes and then edit that out when you're looking away. That's what I'm doing, at least, because I can't remember everything I want to say. And especially when that red light comes on, it makes it even harder. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to stumble on your words. People don't care about that. They don't want people that are going to watch your videos are going to watch your videos for the information you have, not for how you're delivering it so much. Those things don't really matter. You're used to seeing YouTube videos that are highly published, highly produced, and you don't have to do that because you're going to connect with your own audience, and different groups of people like different groups of videos. So first of all, get rid of the stigma that you need to get rid of the stigma that people are going to watch you and make fun of you, because the chances are your first 50 titles and thumbnails, you're only going to get a few clicks anyways. Now you might get lucky. I've seen videos. I saw a video the other day. Guy made a second video, had 37,000 views on a video. That's extremely lucky. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm sure he doesn't know what happened on a second video to get that many views. I don't know if I have 37,000 views in 2 years on my other channel. I'm not sure. That's a lot of views. He probably had enough time where he probably got enough subscribers and view time to get monetized on that second video. So you never know. Another point I want to bring up is if your thumbnails aren't very good, then more than likely people aren't going to click on it and they're not going to see your video anyway. So just when you're recording, yes, you're talking to somebody, but you're only potentially talking to somebody. Without a good thumbnail, nobody's going to click on the video and nobody's going to see it. So the first thing you want to do is come up with a title and a thumbnail. And it doesn't have to be fancy. You just watch some videos on thumbnails and titles. You just want to create something that makes people curious and want to click on it. The next thing you want to do is then figure out what kind of video you're going to make. You're going to want to make a video like this one where I'm sitting in my truck. It's very simple. This is the same setting I'm going to use on this channel probably almost all the time. Make your video. Just record for 15 minutes. The magic is what you cut out. Just like anything, you cut all the fluff out, the ums, the ahs, the times when you're not saying anything, the times when you're looking at your notes, and you'll get better. You'll get a little bit better every video. You got to remember to look at your camera. My camera's right here. I keep looking over here. So, and that people that watch it on TV, I'm sure can tell where I'm looking. But just record, and you can cut out the junk later, just like with anything digitally anymore. It's real simple. So, to reiterate, your thumbnail and your title matters more than anything, because without those two things being good, nobody's going to see your video anyways. Second, you want to be able to record in a situation or a setting that you can recreate and you feel comfortable in. Third, make sure your audio is not too loud, not too low, and doesn't have a whole lot of noise in it. You can do some test videos, just 30 seconds long. Go back and listen to it. Listen to it on some big speakers. Listen to it with earbuds in or headphones on, and make sure there's no loud noises or some weird noises that are going to annoy people, because the noises, people are listening on their earbuds, and some of those low rumble noises are going to bother them, and they'll click off your video because of that. No matter what you're saying, it just becomes too painful. The next thing you're going to want to do after you record your video is just load it up. You can do it on your phone. You can download a free program. I use Power Director. There's InShot. There's several others. You can look them up. And you just transport your video into that app, and it puts it on a timeline, and you just follow the tutorial. You can watch a tutorial on it on how to select a segment, cut the video in pieces, and take out the bad stuff. Then next, you want to export that video once you're done editing it and everything. Export it and then upload it to YouTube. It's very simple. YouTube, you just have to have like a Gmail account, fill out the information. Many people already have a YouTube account just for watching videos. So when you start uploading videos, there's a few more things you'll have to answer. You'll have to verify your account, which there's like 3 things you can do to verify your account. One of them is like just taking a picture of your driver's license and send it to YouTube, so that they know they're not dealing with somebody that's just a bot or something. And then next, just sit back and watch all the views come in, baby. More than likely what's going to happen is 2 or 3 people are going to watch your videos. And then if they watch them very long and they like them, YouTube will show them to a couple more people. That's the thing you need to realize, that when you upload a video to YouTube, it just doesn't go out in front of everybody. It goes out in front of a few select people. YouTube analyzes the video using AI, and they try to figure out what you're talking about. They use your title and your thumbnail to try to figure out what you're talking about. They extrapolate all that together, and then they put it in front of people that have similar interests as you. So they kind of find your audience for you. And the goal is to find the perfect audience for you so that people will click and watch the whole video. Because YouTube wants to keep people on the platform. And that's what you want to do also. So you want to have somewhat engaging video, get your information out, and don't worry about it too much for your first 10 videos, because probably not very many people are going to watch it anyway. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to put a video up. Don't tell your family and friends if it makes you feel any better. Probably better not to. Don't tell people you're uploading a video and tell them that you need, hey, watch my video. Because out of kindness of their heart, they might go click on your video, and then after 10 or 15 seconds, they might click off, and that's going to give you a bad rep. You don't want that. You want to organically spread. You don't want to have 50 of your coworkers clicking on your video and going, oh yeah, there's Jim on the video. Cool, he got my view, and they only watched 15 seconds of it. Don't do that. Don't tell anybody. Just keep it to yourself and upload the videos and see what happens. You don't know what's going to happen. You never know. And the thing of it is, with Gen X, we've had the technology our whole lives. Well, we've grown up with the technology, and we can figure it out, put it out there. Everybody's got their own information. Everybody has their own life experiences. It might be your career. You've gotten so far in your career, and you want to share it with others. You can make like a training video, or you might just want to, who knows, you might want to start a Christian channel where you're studying the Bible, or you might want to start an atheist channel where you're studying whatever it is atheists study to be atheist. So just put it out there, see what happens, and the next thing you know, people are going to watch your videos, and you'll quickly realize, one way or the other, that either A, people are watching your videos. You can look at the analytics. If people are watching your videos, you can see how long their average watch time is. You can see how many people are clicking on your video as opposed to how many people just see the thumbnail. And all that will give you more insight on things you can change and tweak to get better views and better view time. You might be surprised. Some of even the older people are finding out that when they get on video and talk, they're talking to their own generation. And they understand how that generation talks, and they understand what that generation is talking about. And so it applies to them, and they might watch a whole 10 or 15 or 20-minute video. It's the younger generations that watch the quicker videos, the 30-second clips and all that. Don't worry about that. You're Gen X, you're boomers, you're able to have a longer conversation with people. It's not that big of a deal. Just put it out there. I encourage you, do not wait any longer, because it's going to take you the first year to even realize what you don't know. Just like with anything. When you started your first day on your job, you didn't know anything. It took a few months for you to get it, to figure everything out. YouTube is the same way. It's not just putting a video out there and the whole world has the opportunity to see it. It just doesn't work that way. Not anymore. It might have worked that way 15 years ago. But right now, they tried to take your video and put it in front of people that are likely to watch your video and enjoy it. So once again, just get rid of all the stigma of sitting in front of a camera and talking to yourself, because you're not talking to yourself. you're potentially talking to one person, and you're potentially talking to 1,000,000 people. And that remains to be seen, and you don't know until you try it.